Patrick Rosa set to kick off.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Morgan sets up to throw on first down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. The 20, 10, touchdown Titans. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. That'll be complete to Cook. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan eluding the pressure right. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. third down, Ryan. Open man is Galladay, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Flush to his right, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, but it's going to be second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On third down, Ryan. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
For the field goal, a 39-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially open the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 47.
Not sure much more could have been done there defensively. One up with him, tried to knock it away, tried to get an arm in, unsuccessfully.
First down, Morgan with it. Catch made, it's Moreau. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown.
Tariq Cohen. His second touchdown on the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On second and a couple, Ryan. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Cook. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They run. Cook. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Ryan. He'll get this one to Galladay. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Hey, 25! Check in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Mike 28. Mike 28. You're not ready. You're not ready.
From the gun, Ryan. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Cook following the penalty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ryan. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Tennessee.
The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Coming to you. Coming to you.
They start the drive with Cook. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 50. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A big play there out of Cook. 53 yards.
2-yard line.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
25-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Ryan, throw left side, taken in by Galladay. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
36-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Ryan. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Morgan. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They run. This is Cohen. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll find Moreau here. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, it's Morgan. Out to the left, that's where the tight end Moreau is. So that one will be accepted. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Morgan looks to throw it. Steps away to his left. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Foster Moreau, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Ryan. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the gun, Ryan. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run for it with Cook. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Well, he had the big run to get down there, so you got to let him finish it off, don't you?
I think so, but what I liked even more, the fact that he wanted to finish it off. How many times have we seen a guy break off a big run, and we see that universal sign where he's tapping his helmet to get me out of the game? No! Stay out on the field and enjoy the benefits of the success you created.
And he hits pay dirt because of it. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Morgan. Catch made here by Campbell. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Titans.
Morgan's pass.
Harris Campbell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Mike 28. Mike 28.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to slip through.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Now the defense is going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. the call here. They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Running for it, here's Cook. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Morgan. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yet again, Ryan is intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan. And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
The 16-yard line.
That is caught at the 7.
And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Second down and goal. Ryan. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 5-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. This is Cohen. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So a little breathing room now. First and 10 at the 17. Here's Morgan to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand. And the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here.
Rosa set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To throw is Morgan, throwing after the interception. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and now it's second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now Morgan throwing again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Morgan. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We got 4. We got 4. 45. Mike, 45.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now it's Ryan. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan, nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Khalil Mack, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Aldrich Rosas on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Rosas' kick is good, and that'll get the deficit back to 16. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Escaping the pressure right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the
pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Down Titans.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he completes it to Cohen. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Morgan. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Operating from the gun. Morgan got an open man. That's Campbell. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Marquise Goodwin. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Morgan sets up to throw on first down.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Morgan. Campbell making the catch. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So that'll back them up 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Morgan, and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Throwing again on second down. Ryan, they'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, and that takes us from second to third down.
3rd down and 7.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again, Ryan. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 40. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled out a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off near his own 48 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 43.
On 1st down, Ryan. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Check right, check right. 45, 45. Mike, 45. I got you, son. I got 58.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
14-yard line.
From the gun, Ryan. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
For Paris Campbell.
We got a plane to catch.
And it's incomplete.
To 2nd and 10.
And now we're down to 10 seconds. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for Foster Moreau.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 10.
Now Cohen.
Good go.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
49.
But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.